we have Candlebox. There's Seafar in the back, and he's also on the thumbnail. Seafar. And we have Candlebox, Don't You. For the song, make sure you check out all the lyrics, but the lyrics they want me to talk about, I'm going to talk about right now. It's about letting go. It's about don't you walk on my heels. Walk on. Don't you tell me what to do as you twist and turn your thoughts around. So yesterday we had Do What You Say. The day before we had Do What You Say. And they want you to let go. Don't let them walk on your heels. Confirmation, walk on. Don't tell me what to do, because they always turn and twist everything around. So I wrote that down because they told me all this yesterday, and they told me to put it on the shorts, and I did that for you yesterday. We have a 3 of Cups in reverse, and I wrote in the shorts, I summed up the whole thing, so I'm just going to read that comment. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to sum up the shorts for you. And let's see, it says, you're not celebrating. It was in reverse, 3 of Cups. You're not celebrating because you're on the outside looking in. You're on the outside looking in. Take your power back and go towards love and abundance. Queen of Hearts, 9 of Pentacles after the Power card. Okay, and love and abundance will follow if you take your power back. Use your dark night of the soul and your intuition. It's going to take a little bit of strength to find this love, to be prepared for this love, the Lover's card, the Strength card. But it says, use your dark night of the soul and your intuition, the High Priestess, to open the Ancient Book of the Dead. This is my Ancient Book of the Dead card. And to open new doors. And you and your loved ones are safe, St. Michael says. So if you're not doing something because of your loved ones, because you think that your loved ones are not safe, because you think that you can't leave because of your loved ones, all of that is not true. Okay? So we have another comment here from Susan, so let's go ahead and read it. So thankful for what must be help from a higher dimension. So glad yesterday has passed, and praying I don't fall back again. But also wondering if the tower wasn't a gift to somehow get me out of where I was. And absolutely, towers are tower moments. Towers are to get you past, yeah, exactly. So it's definitely a gift. You can look at anything. You can look at things like they're a gift, or you can look at things like they're terrible, but yeah, that's exactly what happened. I prayed for help too. Okay, perfect. I see that I am powerful, and exercising that power came much more easily this morning. Re-listened to yesterday's video, and I see I didn't get it all. You can listen to a video 100 times and never get it all, because you're on different levels, you're on different moments. It's just like reading the Bible. It's just like reading anything, doing anything. You're always going to get what you're supposed to get when you need to. The point is to do it. The point is to watch the video again. It's to let good stuff come in your brain instead of negativity coming into your brain. So re-listen to yesterday's video and I see I didn't get it all, in spite of the clarity and how you said it. The grass is greener video came up immediately, and afterwards I also re-listened to it. So exactly. So that's what I just said. Anything that comes onto your feed and that you listen to that's positive, they're trying to speak to you through synchronicities and through words. That's why we study the Bible. That's why we study the AA book. That's why we study things, because we're constantly elevating. So that was the shorts, and thank you for that nice comment, Susan. And anybody that has any questions or wants to comment, I try my hardest to get back to you somehow, even if it's just acknowledging you and giving you a heart. That's still acknowledgement. So we want to be useful, happy, and free was the last card out that didn't get on the shorts. So we want to open new doors and be useful, happy, and free. So Don't You is a good song, because what it's doing is it's telling everybody that we need to let go of the past. We need to see far into the future. We need to see into our past and then walk in the present and let it go. Let go of people, places, and things that have no relevance in our life. Okay? Now the other cards that want to come out, I'm going to go over these with you. We have, let's see if I can get on here a little bit. Okay. We've got believe and trust in yourself and devote yourself to connectedness. So this is all again talking about letting go, about devoting yourself to being connected to what Susan was saying, to what's being put in front of her, the messages, okay? And then the big part is the doing. You know, we can listen. We can take notes. We can do all that kind of stuff. But if you're not actually doing, then you're just putting in information and you keep repeating the same mistakes. Now, I know with Susan's comments, she has a lot of King and Queen of Questing in her energy, where she lets ego come back in. Okay, so this says keep ego in check, creativity, move towards your quest, and that's what we're doing. We're just moving forward, but we have to let go. Letting go is not just people. Letting go is also our old beliefs. We have to get rid of our whole belief system. We have to get rid of the old us. We have to be natural born leaders, success, visionary, fire, timelessness, King and Queen of Questing. Okay, then we have the Seven of Cups. There's many choices in this. There's many videos. I think Randy said I had over 2,000 videos. So you've got lots of knowledge that you can check out. It is timeless. I just said timelessness. So if you put on a video from 3 years ago, you're going to get the message that you need to hear today. You definitely need to go within and shield yourself. Take time making your decision. Go into some solitude. Lean on the angels for support. I told you that yesterday. And be that leader of truth, the Queen of Swords. Be the leader of truth here. And the Page of Cups is in reverse. You're not dreaming enough. You're not using your magic powers enough. You're not watching synchronicities enough. Your heart is not open and it's not joyful. You're too sensitive and not motivated enough. Page of Swords in reverse. Three of Pentacles, but you're learning. You're listening, you're teaching, you're learning, your teamwork. There is no limits to this. This is exactly what we're doing in Astro. We're definitely doing the Three of Pentacles energy. Six of Cups says nostalgia keeps returning, and you really do need to make peace with your past. And again, that's that letting go. More prayer is needed on your challenges. Five of Wands. You need more prayer. So prayer works. Emperor energy was in reverse. You're not being the emperor. You're not being the divine masculine. You're not being strategic enough, and you're not taking enough action because the emperor was in reverse. And then we have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups for the final outcome. You're going through a test of faith with the Nine of Wands. And I said wands, but it's the Nine of Swords. So you're going through this test of faith because you're putting in that last fence post, like I always say with the Nine of Wands. And you're looking back at your fence and you're not happy with it, and you should be happy with it. You're looking too much at the negative and not the positive. You need to pause and get into a gratitude state with the Seven of Pentacles. And the outcome is new everything. Get that heart open. Remember I said your heart wasn't open? Get that heart open, the Ace of Cups, because it's going to be filled with love and creativity and bliss. So the outcome again is victory will be yours. But where are we stuck? We're stuck in the Emperor was in reverse. Need to take back your power. The Emperor, okay? And we also had what else in reverse? Page of Cups. You're not dreaming enough. So the Emperor and the Page of Cups in reverse is your warning. You're too sensitive, your heart's too closed, you're not looking at the full glass, you're looking at the glass half empty instead of half full. You're not dreaming enough, and you need to get more motivated. So get out there and get busy. Go do some stuff today. Okay, go to the store and just look around. If you don't have any money and you can't do anything, at least be that kind of window shopping is what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm not going to keep going, but I do want to pick just a couple cards for another deck. And we've got the Death card randomly at the bottom here. So you're in a transition. You're in the transition state. And we've got St. Michael saying spend more time outdoors. So that's exactly what I just said. Transform, let go, and get outside and do something. Go to the store. Window shop is all I keep hearing. And if you have money, go ahead and buy yourself something and buy your fur baby something. Okay? I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic, and I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for listening.